Hey everyone, welcome to our first ever new consultant training virtually. Like that is all we're going to talk about today is how to work your business virtually in the middle of a new season. But I'm excited to welcome each and every one of you to the Future Masterpiece National Area. We are blessed that you are a part of it, our group, our team, and we're excited to be able to empower you to just honestly think bigger, to dream bigger, and we have truly the best sisterhood that I think is out there. So regardless if you are wanting to just enjoy your VIP shopping, your 50% off and service some friends and family, or if you're thinking big, the sky's the limit and that pink Cadillac that's sitting right there, I want that in my driveway. These are the fundamental pieces to be able to get you from point A to point B. And it is your journey. Hear my heart, it is your journey. But I always believe that we are able to make better choices and better decisions when we're educated about our options out there. And that's the reason I really wanted to bring that to you. And I wanted to post it here simply because if you share your bestie coupons, if you bring your mom or your sister, your coworker or your best friend on board with you, you can share this video with her. And that way it's going to be available 24/7. And whatever tools we're learning right now, we're not getting rid of those tools. Like we will continue adding to it the further we go. And as we come out of quarantine, I will be honest with you, I'm excited to continue still doing what we're doing, but just add that around the kitchen table back around it, back into our business. So I told the other sales directors that I was going to be sharing all of this. Hey, there's a friend. Hey, Erin. But I was going to be sharing this, and there will be hyperlinks, which means you can click on it and it'll take you directly to what I'm talking about. But today, and I'll post the actual link of the document that I'm going to be going over. But today I really wanted just to educate you on what you got when you signed up in this season, how to set up a website. What does ProPay mean? If I wanted to share some of my loves, different love of products, how would I do that virtually? What does that look like while we are still respecting the social distancing? And just to take the guesswork out of it. Like, I didn't know how to set a website. Never done that before. So I'm excited to be able to share all of that with you. This is on behalf. I'm Casey. I've been married to Kate for 15 years and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm actually hanging out at one of my best friend's houses right now in Pensacola, Florida, during quarantine. She's on a horse farm and I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I've got 3 kids, twins that are 10 and a 13-year-old, but I may not be your sales director. If I am, I'm excited you're here. If I'm not, then this is on behalf of Erin Morrow. She could be your sales director. She is director of the Make It Happen unit. She is in Atlanta, Georgia. And then we have Heather Rios. She is down in South Georgia. She's the sales director for the Southern Bells. And then, of course, Keela Kimball. She is up there just, I don't know. Keela, are y'all, hey, Keela, are you an hour and a half? She's the director of the Dare to Believe. So our unit there's a lot of us in Georgia. That's where I'm from originally. And then I moved to Charlotte a few years ago. And so there's no territory. So we can really go anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. You can always ask questions here. What I would encourage you to do is introduce yourself. You could be watching the playback. You could be, watching it live, but tag who your recruiter is. And then that way your recruiter, and if you know your sales director, tag her too. Let her know that you are plugging in, that you are excited just to get educated about the options out there, because we are not a boss. Our job as a leader is never a boss. It is simply a mentor, a coach, an encourager. So we wait for you to reach up and say, hey, I want to know a little bit more about this. We are not going to sit here and smother you trying to figure out, what you are and what you are going to do. But I think when I put on my t-shirt today, I didn't pack much stuff, but it says she believes she could, so she did. I think a lot of this business is what happens the 6 inches between our ears. It's the belief. It's your attitude. It's your willingness to fall down but jump right back up and not get stuck in the negativity that we are constantly replaying in our head. Oh, this didn't happen and this didn't happen. So I just encourage you to be able to, encourage you to continue reaching out to your sales director, because we started with the same kit. We started with the same kit as you, and we are where we are because we fell down more, but we learned how to get back up. And I love the flexibility of this business. I am literally watching the kids play out there. Dog's asleep right here. I told nobody I was jumping on live, so I'm hoping I can scoot through this pretty quickly and not have any major interruptions. And that's the beauty of Mary Kay. We work it whenever, whenever it works for us. So I'm going to do a little bit of screen share right now, and I'm hoping this is going to show really big for y'all. Let's see if I can get it. Okay. Let me see what this looks like. New consultant training virtually. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is, let me shrink this. Y'all tell me if we are having, I was trying to keep this super, super simple, is getting started virtually. We are going to talk about setting up your website. So Mary Kay runs the website. You do not have to do a thing except put in your preferences. Setting up ProPay. This is the system that Mary Kay uses to collect credit card payments, but it is not like it's not like PayPal. I don't want you to be confused on how the two work. It is really, truly different. So I'll share that. How to create a Facebook customer group, how to launch your first virtual party, which are so much fun, booking, coaching, pre-profiling, all of that is what makes a party work. If you skip those, your party is not going to be so great. So make sure you check that out. Mastering the virtual party. Team building, because each and every one of you have 3 bestie coupons, and you get to offer 25% off the full kit, the full one, which is super exciting. So why not? Why not do this with a girlfriend? Why not invite your cousin or bestie to join you? And business management. So, that was a red flag for me. Like I had never learned any business management skills. So that's what we're going to be covering. The first thing is we make sure y'all are good. Hey, Amanda. Awesome. Thank y'all for jumping on. I told nobody I was getting on. I was like, hey, I'm just going to do this while it works. So setting up your Mary Kay website, once you have logged into marykaintouch.com, this is where you're going to go. So if you do not know your consultant number, just text your recruiter. She can give it to you. You should have received your consultant number, which is kind of like our Mary Kay Social Security number, in an email when you first signed up for Mary Kay. So be looking for Mary Kay Inc. Email. But if you don't know it, no worries. We'll share it with you. And what you're going to do is you're going to go under business tools. Now, I'm all about working virtually. I'm all about working remotely from, let me see if I even have it pulled up. But to be honest, this kind of thing is better on a computer or a laptop, not your cell phone. So I've saved it, facial ID. And all you're going to do is you are going to click, let's see, it's connecting. First little thing I didn't even tell you about it. This little favorites link right here is thebomb.com. So one thing that you will want to put on there is set up your favorites link. But if you click those little bars right there, hopefully you can see that, those bars right there, then you're going to see where business tools is. Okay. If you didn't know what that was, there's 3 little bars at the top, 3 little bars at the top. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on Personal Website Manager. So when you say, I want to start my personal website, because if you signed up with a $30 e-kit or the $130 e-kit plus full-size kit, then you get access to a free website. If you did not, you can still get a website for $30 for the entire year. Y'all, it cost me hundreds to have the CaseyHembry.com website, like the one that I set up for me. Now the marykay.com/CaseyHembry, $30 for the whole year. It is such a steal. So definitely do it, regardless of if you think you're going to work the business or not. So one thing that I would tell you is the My Life, My MK section is share about you. You have to sell them on you before they're going to ever fall in love with a product. They have to know who you are as a person. So what made you fall in love with Mary Kay? What brings you joy? Share a little bit about who you are there, your specialties. If you don't have any specialties, I didn't. I just really stuck with the basics. My specialties are skincare solutions. Like I can talk to people about skincare, facials, age-fighting skincare. You can pick, I think, up to 5. And you do not have to do glamour. You don't have to do weddings. Like none of that's required. Just choose which specialties you really want to get more confident in. Delivery options. Your delivery options I would honestly leave those open. I have clicked every single one of them because I do ship, I do pick up, and I do deliver, like I do them all. So make sure you click them all just to make yourself readily available to your clients and not make them feel like, is that really going to work for me? Now, the locator, you want to pick 5 geographical areas where you would be willing to work your business. It does not have to be local to you if you're willing to ship product. But what I would suggest over the last 15 years is the closer I've lived to a city like Atlanta, I didn't want to put Atlanta zip codes because then all the malls were open. So the further you can get away from a mall, pick those zip codes, and you can just go to Google, type in your zip code. Mine's 28079. And once I put in 28079, I can look on a zip code map and see which zip codes are in my area. But I still have some in Carrollton, Georgia, where I'm from. So check out your zip codes and make sure you plug those in. That is one of the 2 ways that you will get free website referrals, is making sure that you have your zip codes. Promotions and offers. I put Casey's recommendations because I do love a free gift with purchase. I was a sucker for that as soon as I knew the department stores offered a free gift with purchase. I do it for any purchase over $40 when they are a reorder client. So when they start reordering, that's who I offer it to. I love our eye makeup remover. It is my best selling product in my store. And so they travel with it. They share it with their family and their friends when they take vacations together. If they haven't tried it before, they're about to fall in love. So that is my go-to. And I do recommend doing shipping over $50, but I have no discount on that purchase. So I know that we compete a lot with online stores, Amazon, eBay, Walmart.com. So you want to make sure that you're advertising yourself like a retail store would. So maybe you can even drop it down to 25. You could raise it up to 100. They have several options there, but I would give free shipping an option on your store. I don't do discounts, and yes to Beauty e-News. So when they have their email, they will receive 1 email a month. It is not like Pottery Barn or Old Navy where you get 5 a day. Mary Kay's e-News goes out once a month. Okay, so make sure you plug your people into that because you need their email address. And then yes to product samples of your choice. I like this because I like to offer a hand cream they can keep in their purse. And I sell a lot of the green color card, the green eye color card. I sell a lot of that one. People love those colors. So that would be what I recommend on that page. Now, when you move to the following page, setting this up, your customer delivery service, that is called CDS. So you have an option to have Mary Kay ship the products to your clients, or you personally handle the order and pull it out of your inventory and fulfill it. So if you want Mary Kay to ship the products for you, that's called customer delivery service. So once your order is placed to Mary Kay and you're considered an active beauty consultant, and active means you've done at least a $225 minimum one-time order, which is $450 retail. So retail is what the customers pay. Wholesale is what we pay. So $225 wholesale. Then you have access to customer delivery service. And I do love this, even though I have a full store. Because they will get it typically pretty quick, but you have to remember there's more shipping because it's UPS. So I wanted to share the 2 options with it so you could decide if this was for you. So there's Easy Ship, which means customers can ship products directly to themselves from the website. It would be just like you going to Amazon.com and they're not having to check with a consultant working at Amazon. If you can have that order, it automatically ships. The downside to that is if you have inventory, or I want to put a little sticky note, or I want to add a free gift with purchase or a little sample, I can't do that with Easy Ship because it is placed and then Mary Kay fills it. Plain and done. You have no access to anything except Mary Kay will send the funds to you in your ProPay account. So there's pros and cons to that. So if you don't have inventory, absolutely, I would say yes. If you do have inventory like me, then I would recommend turning it. I turn mine off because I want to make the choice. Sorry. We've got 10 dogs here on the farm. It is like heaven on earth, but I have a little protective one at my feet. So, so that's a little bit about Easy Ship. If you do turn it on, my personal limit is $200. That is where I used to have it. Now I've turned it off because I like to be able to choose if I want Mary Kay to ship it or if I want to fulfill it. Now, guest checkout. Click yes. You want this because I believe a lot of people make impulse purchases. Like when she's washing her face and she realizes she's out of eye makeup remover or cleanser, she pops on. And if she has to sit there and enter her email and her cell phone and a security code, and they tap out, right? They tap out and it's just too much. So you want to make sure, Teddy, it's okay. Hey, will y'all call Harry? Will y'all call Harry in there? Guest checkout. So the customer does not have to register on your site. It goes directly to your website as a customer, and then they can say that they want it shipped directly to them. So it doesn't show you their mailing address. It doesn't even show you their last name, and there's no contact information. That is the downside of guest checkout. But I get so many people that do that and are repeat customers because they're not sitting there having to fill it all out. So I'd say yes to that one because an order is an order. It doesn't really, we like to build relationships in Mary Kay, but if some people choose not to do that, I don't want to take my store away from them. All right, so let me check over here and see if there's any questions so far. Y'all write your questions down, pretty please, and then that way I can go back and answer them. I'm going to scoot through this though. Setting up ProPay. Be sure to access ProPay through the Mary Kay InTouch office, back office, I said, because you don't want to go to propay.com. Don't do that because it's not going to link you to the Mary Kay InTouch website. So make sure that you are setting it up through ProPay. So how you do that is you go to our MaryKayInTouch.com site, which is right there. And all of these are hyperlinked. When I say hyperlinked, that's what this means is literally you will be able to click on that link and it'll take you directly. So you'll see a lot about that in just a second. Click on ordering. Once again, click on the 3 bars, ordering, scroll down to ProPay, and then sign up today and select the desired plan that you want. So it is a 1-page application. And once you click submit, you will then pay for your account. Now, right now, if you do the $30, e-kit, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. Otherwise, it's $39. And you can actually request a debit card. If you want a debit card, you can request a jack that plugs in and you can swipe. They're a little flaky, so I wouldn't pay for that. And much, much more. But as soon as you receive your account activation email, be looking for your email because you have to verify that is your account. Then you want to go back to Mary Kay InTouch, click on ProPay, and then log in using it step by step from the email, if that makes sense. That way you're not duplicating your work by going to propay.com. Always access it through Mary Kay InTouch. ProPay will automatically sync with Mary Kay, which allows all money from purchases to be available to you at checkout. So if I have a customer that places the repair set today, she places it, she pays the $205 plus tax. Then when I go to place my Mary Kay order to fulfill her repair set, guess what's there? My $200 in ProPay funds that I can choose to use first. Now, it's not going to cost $200 because 50% is profit, but it will deduct out the shipping and the tax from the ProPay funds, but you will still have money there. If you don't want another debit card, I totally get it. I didn't want one either. Once you have placed your Mary Kay order for the sales that you've obtained, you can then choose to send the money directly to your Mary Kay checking account. So I'm sharing this because I believe that you should always have your money work for you. So I have never in 15 years used my ProPay money at checkout. Why? Because I have 2 cards. I was getting them out here so you can see them. I don't have them both with me. I have 2 cards. One's a Mary Kay Visa and one is a Discover. And those I get cash back. So when I place an order, I'm getting 3% cash back on the order instead of just using ProPay funds, if that makes sense. So if you have questions about how to make your money work for you and be able to get money back for your order, then talk to me. I pay it off every Sunday. So I don't treat it like a credit card. I treat it more like a debit card. But it is super important for tax purposes that you need your Mary Kay money in a separate checking account, okay? You need to open up another checking account, and you do not have to go to a bank to do that. You can do that online. You want it to be a personal account, not a business account. You don't want any requirements as far as funds in the account or transaction minimum transactions, like just basic checking account. You don't need checks, but you will need a debit card. I would suggest getting a debit card just in case. All right. So let me know if you have any questions whatsoever with setting up your, I don't even know if anybody's still watching. Anybody still on there? All right. So I wanted to share this with you because ProPay has a app. And so here is a quick guide on how to use the ProPay app that is available to you in your Apple store. So it doesn't matter if you're on an Android or an Apple device. This is how you can send a secure payment link via text or email with ProPay. So I rarely get my customers cards. I sent out this morning. I'll show you what it looks like. Teddy, stop. So it'll say here, who's it from? Customer service ProPay transaction. So you will get, I send out emails and texts depending on which information I have from them. But what I do is what I would recommend is download the ProPay app on your device. And then you're going to log in and enter the correct payment due amount. Okay. So you'll see all this in the thing. And this is what I say. I sent you a secure payment link by that number. Make sure it came through and opens correctly. And that way she can see that it's coming from you. Okay. That ProPay link is coming from you. Then I like to text here. Tap 3 for text or invoice. Okay, it's right here. It's a little fuzzy, but this is, you can either email the invoice or text the invoice. Okay, this is manually enter the card number. If you do have, like I have mom's card number and I can manually enter hers. And then number 4 down here is click on the button you want, text, email. Sorry, it's a little scratchy. And number 5, if you choose text, add the customer's texting number and name. Okay, so that's where your phone number, first name, last name. Okay. And if you choose email, add the customer's email and name, press done and finish on your next screen, and ProPay sends it automatically to your customers. Okay. So that is an app that you want. There's several apps out there that you will love, but this is one that really truly makes it super, super simple. So if you're at an appointment or you're, when we're at a quarantine, you can just sit there and type it in right there. Okay. So let me see if you have any questions right now before I move on. All right, let's see. Amanda said, oh, yes, Amanda. Oh my goodness. Running a business, I have mastered, truly have. I have done I don't know if y'all use creditkarma.com. It's a free website. Actually, it's a free app now, but I would highly recommend signing up for Credit Karma. It checks your credit every month. It doesn't affect your credit score, but if there's any red flags, it notifies you about people jeopardizing your card or using your social. But the thing that I love about Credit Karma is it tells you recommendations and which cards are best for what. So like for travel, if you love to travel like me, the Venture Capital One card is the #1 card in the world for travel. So they do the homework for you and it's free, but I do love the Mary Kay Visa card because it's 3% cash back on every single purchase. And it's a minimum of one point for every single dollar. So, I mean, you're always earning money. All right, creating a Facebook page and a group. Did y'all know there was such a difference in page and group? Facebook is changing constantly. So just know that as I've made this page, there could be some updates to it, which is okay. But I'm always like, I always want to be learning and growing. And so this is one way to do that. So you will be able to use this link, facebook.com/pages/create to create your business page. Okay. So select the company, organization, or institution. I did health and beauty, but you can choose, whatever you want. I think that's the best fit for if you're in a Mary Kay business. And then the company or our page name, I would suggest putting your first and last name and then comma Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. It is recommended to enter Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant because that is the way your customers will get to know you. So in my customer's phone, it says Casey Hembry Mary Kay. Like that's how they always tell them, save me as Casey Hembry Mary Kay. And then when they type in Mary Kay, which is what they'll probably remember, not Casey, then they can easily find you. And additionally, this avoids entering changes to your business name as you go up the career path. So that is super important because we want to get you in red and then on track to win a free car. So review the Facebook page's terms, click get started, and then you want to add your profile picture. Now, I know selfies and cameras now are so great, but you want to make sure that you have a picture of you with makeup on. You know, we're in the image industry, so do your face more than I have today. This is like, can you tell I've been sitting outside with everybody today outside in the humidity in Florida? Do your hair. So don't do as I say, not as I do today, because this is a hot mess express over here. But I'm like, this is just consultant training. Surely to goodness, they'll give me a little grace. And have natural lighting. So you always want to have the camera slightly above. It makes this look super thin right here. There's no shadows here. And natural light, so I'd face a window. And the camera's always better on this side, but if you have a 10 or 11 iPhone, I know that the cameras are actually pretty good for selfie under portrait. You would use portrait mode. So take your profile picture. How to create a Facebook group is completely different than a business page. So you will have access to that. I'm not going to click on it because you can read, and it is very simple, but it's a step-by-step. So have the document open, have Facebook open, and it'll walk you through that. Use your Facebook business page for advertising about company promotions, sharing facts. I love doing tutorials on there just for them to get to know me, because that one's open to the world. Like they have to like it, but it's open to the world. And then use your Facebook group page, which is a private group, for tutorials, promotions, any sales that you do, and other customer specific postings. Your goal is not to be only Mary Kay. You want to have things that are interactive, because if they are interacting, it's driving you higher to the notifications, if that makes any sense. So don't just post Mary Kay stuff. Post about your dog or your kids or something funny, like keep it entertaining. And if you have not been added to your director's customer group and business page, please reach out to her so she can add you, because what we do in Mary Kay, reinvent the wheel. We want to offer you anything that we have, you use for your benefit as well. So you can literally copy and paste. There is no plagiarism happening up in this business. So let your director know if you haven't been added to her page so you can use it. Okay, suggestions for social media, how and where to post. Clean profile. Too many posts about your business will obviously run people off. They will hide you, block you, or unfriend you. And don't bombard them. Like they need to see funny stuff. They need to see life stuff. So don't bombard them with just Mary Kay products. And if you are posting about your business, there's that. If you have the full starter kit, it says, let's get started. You could hold that up. You could hold up your starter kit bag. If you look at my profile right now, it's me holding the starter kit bag sitting in my car. So like just something simple. And then there's a little tagline you can use. There's also a great playbook on how to promote your business through all streams of social media. So that Google Drive, if you want to know, okay, what would I post on Monday and what would I post on Tuesday, then that is a great way to be able to do that. If you need images, because I am not a photographer and I love pretty pictures, Mary Kay already has all the pictures of all of our products that are stunning. So they're on their Instagram page, which is Mary Kay US, but they're also under digital resources or resources and then digital zone. So all of the pictures and posts that you might need are found right there. And one of the apps for new consultants that I highly recommend you get, because it's going to track deadlines for you. It's going to track free promotions for you. It's going to track celebrations for you. And that is specific to you. where sometimes the sales directors, we're human and we miss things, so we make mistakes. So instead of relying on your recruiter or your director to tell you deadlines, download that Great Start app and it'll help you track it. Just one thing I would do is make a Mary Kay app folder. Okay, make a Mary Kay app folder on your phone and then put all of your Mary Kay stuff in that spot. Okay, in that one spot. All right, any questions? I think we're good. All right. How to schedule your post. This was a huge one for me because I don't want to be trying to think of new posts every day. So on Sundays, I call it a brain dump and I dump out my ideas for the week and plug them in. So you can check out here how to schedule your post because you literally can set it for the day and the time right here, which is awesome. And then if you are getting too many notifications, if you're like, I can't handle all of this, this is how to change your notifications. Okay, he's fine. Just keep Harry out of here, okay? You can change your notifications so it's not overwhelming. You're just notified on specific pages that you are managing, okay? So that is a little bit about that one. Okay, virtual Mary Kay launch party. Mary Kay is mathematical. It's not magical, meaning it's all in the numbers. It's all in the numbers. I don't, buddy. So you want to ask at least 50 people, friends and family, co-workers, people that go to your kids' school. It doesn't matter. Activities, like all of those people I have reached out to and asked to join your new Mary Kay Facebook group page. This is where your business party will take place. It's a good, solid foundation when it comes to growing your business because the hub people, the starters are already there, which is awesome. So ideally, you would really want to reach out to 100 friends in the group because not everybody can get on at the launch party. Not everybody's going to see it. And that way, you have the numbers in your favor. If you only ask 10, then you maybe would have one show up, okay? Because if I have 50, typically I have 5 that are on the live party. 50 people on the group, 5 will watch it live. Just now, how many do we have? We have 300 in here. I can't see right now. It's not showing me. How many are on? Come here. Okay, so you can set the launch party. You want it to be within the first 2 weeks of your business so you don't miss out on all your free products. And your recruiter or your director will run that launch party for you. All you have to do is get the people there and keep the excitement going. Like they are connected to you. They are not connected to your recruiter or to your sales director. So it's you that's going to build the excitement. We have been using StreamYard or Zoom. They're both great because you can put them into the Facebook group. And that way it's a solid connection. So I'm on StreamYard right now. So that's how you're seeing a split screen. And once you've added them, start creating some interaction like what is your favorite Mary Kay product? Drop an emoji if you've ever used Mary Kay before. Like keep it fun and have a picture of you maybe holding it up. So you want to start coaching before, which is like 24 to 48 hours before we go live is when you start communicating with them individually. And the layout of the party, here you go. It's all in a Google Drive of what to expect is right there. So literally, if you can read and smile and click, then you can do as many launch parties as you want. And it's not supposed to look perfect because perfect intimidates people and they don't connect with you. And so I'm not saying to jump on there and it be a total flop, but don't let the fear hold you back from just taking that first step. Like, I'm going to try this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm going to try this. And then they're going to connect with you as a person. Remember, before they connect to you as with Mary Kay. So they need to see rawness and being real. Booking, coaching, profiling virtually. One thing that has really saved me as far as organization, having everybody in one place and knowing their skin types and their mailing address and their email, like everything that I get in a Google Doc, I can put it into InTouch. So I have my customers there. So it's creating a Google Doc. So if you don't know how to do that, there is a YouTube video that is a step-by-step to create your own. And if there is one that you see that you like, that we have been using, like the 4 of us have been using, we can actually share it with you and you can duplicate it and make it your own without having to type it in. But it's honestly like it takes 5 minutes. They're super simple. But here is an effective booking coach. I really like short and sweet. Like, hey girl, we're having a Facebook happy skin hour tomorrow. Are you free at 8? That has been working. Okay. Very short and simple. Not a lot of detail. If you want to be more, if you want the conversation to be a little more in depth, then there is another one that's more personal. So to create a Google form, you click that YouTube link, and then you want to start coaching and pre-profiling. Like I said, it's all done in that one Google Docs step. So you're getting their information, see what they're interested in, and be able to go from there. And then, okay, I was just making sure that we're still live. Coaching is staying in contact with the potential customers. This is to send them a reminder 24 to 48 hours before the event. And then pre-profiling is our way of gathering information about the potential customer's skin, okay, and what she personally needs. That is the verbiage that we use in Mary Kay, coaching and pre-profiling. And that's what those mean. Mastering the virtual party. I really struggled with which links to put up here because there's been so many amazing ideas. But what I'll tell you is this top one right here, her name's Cody. She's sales director out of Texas, and her Dropbox links is going to have literally every single thing that you need. And her parties are averaging over $2,000 in 1 hour. Y'all, $2,000 in 1 hour. And this is more than 15 parties that she has started over the last 5 weeks. So it's worth watching if you want to be able to make that sort of income. Okay. So there's parties with samples. There's parties without samples. There's, QVC is you holding it up and talking about it, that sort of thing. So shake up your makeup would be having them dump out their makeup drawer, or dump out their bag in their purse, and y'all going through those products together. Like, what does she love? What does she need? What is something that she would like to get in the future? So all of that, following up, closing the party, how to set it up, all of those are found in those links. I'm not going to click on them because you can, but please hear my heart. If you click on something and you still have questions, please ask one of us. Okay, please ask one of us, because we don't want you to not understand how to take that next best step. Okay, so I'm hoping I want your feedback. This is brand new. You're the first ones to see it, but I'm hoping that that it is helpful. Team building. Y'all, this is such a game changer. Team building is really where the money is made in Mary Kay. So they're now, we make 50% on the sales, but if you look in the Applause magazine that you're going to be getting, in the back, it's going to be posting some of the paychecks of us across the U.S. And y'all, that is a monthly commission. That's not their sales. That's not their car. It's not their diamonds and their trips. It is simply commissions. So when I say, like, don't discard this one, the selling and the virtual party and the team building are all meshed together. They are intended to be together, not separate. But to do that, I feel like you've got to take adequate steps to be able to get from point A to point B. So make a list of people that bring you joy, that make you excited, that, you walk in the room and you're excited to walk over and talk to them instead of run to the bathroom and hide, like those kind of people. And this is the message we'll send out. They can watch a video. All of your sales directors have a video that they can watch and fill out the Google form. And then just let us know when you've shared this with your 10 people, because we have this thing called Pearls of Sharing, and you can earn your pearls by doing this right here. So then you'll have more pictures to post on your page, like, oh, just one of my first pearls is sharing, and they're pearls that we buy from corporate. And so, of course, we would love to reward you. So make sure that you're doing this as you're making your Facebook list for your virtual party. And then last but not least is your business management. So this is talking about money management, inventory, samples, and supplies. So like I said earlier, it is a must to have a separate account for your Mary Kay business. It just makes taxes so much easier. It's like me having 2 different cards because I'm always making my money work for me. So one is a card that I always get cash back for groceries, like non-business supplies. And then one is all for my Mary Kay business, and I always get money back for that one. So I have two different cards. So tax time, it is so simple. So the only thing coming out of my checking account is to pay those two cards. If that makes it, hopefully that makes sense. But if you want to learn about how to maximize your money and make the most bang for your buck, make sure you watch this video. This is from corporate. This is a corporate video talking about all the free products that you can earn from them, and of course, make 100% profit. Inventory, completely optional, but it is a digital world, and it is important that you have products on hand because women are wanting instant gratification. They really want a quick turnaround and great customer service. They want to talk to you and ask questions and be able to communicate with you, not just make a click and done. Plus, you want to have a full face of Mary Kay to be able to promote yourself visually. Okay, that is important because if you're not wearing what you're selling, it's going to be really hard to talk about it and to be authentic. So you can talk to your director about the free products that are involved. Samples, I don't like having a lot of samples, to be totally honest. There is a couple that I've made a lot of money with by adding them to my reorders, and it's skincare, just the basic 3D is charcoal mask, which is my favorite. Microdermabrasion are the facial peel. I am a facial peel girl, but I would say probably more microderm. It just kind of depends on if you want a chemical or physical exfoliator. And then maybe a fun sample like a lip gloss, mascara, that sort of thing. But don't buy a lot of samples. It doesn't count for your business. It doesn't help your team. It's very hard to get reorders from it unless you have an incredible follow-up system. So if you just want to be sweet and add a little something in there, drop a little lip gloss sample. It costs you maybe 20 cents. But don't buy hundreds of dollars of this stuff. And then supplies, these are two things that I've been using is little jars to put product in to sample how to do a foundation. I didn't have a sample of Beige W160. And so I made a little vial of that today. And then also to do bubble mailers. Pirate Ship, which I'll type it on here. Pirate Ship is who I use to ship products from my house. Just print it out, tape it on, slap it on, get it out of there. And I don't have to go to I don't have to go to the post office. And it's 30% cheaper than the post office. And here's the best part. It's free. It sure is. It's free. So I'll type that on there as well. So let me know if y'all have any questions with any of this. I hope it was helpful. I hope that it empowers you to be able to know what steps to take. I would honestly love your feedback, what questions you have, because if I need to do it again and simplify it, then hear my heart, I will do that. I will totally do that because I want to make sure that you have everything you need to be able to make a difference for you, for your family, for your community, the way that it was for me. I definitely want to be able to pass it on. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I will post the link for this as well as the link for the document with the hyperlinks right here where you are watching. So thanks again and have an amazing day. Bye, friends.